This is what narcissists do every day when you don't talk to them. Hi there, everyone. Enjoy your stay on our channel again. We're so glad you could join us today as we talk about something that's important to many of us. What narcissists do every day when you don't talk to them. This topic is interesting and makes you wonder what goes through the mind of a narcissist when you decide to stop talking to them totally. If you've been with a narcissist for years or just a few months, going no contact can be very different depending on how deep and long your relationship is. Today, we're going to talk about these differences to help you know what to expect when you decide to stop talking to a narcissist. When you stop talking to a narcissist, they will do what you expect them to do. They think it's your job, not theirs, to get back in touch with you. They're sure they can break your resolve at first because they believe they are better than you and that your feelings make you weak. It's their hope that you'll give in and contact them at some point. What makes them think this way? They think of you as the one who feels things, the one who understands, the one with a heart. That looks weak to them. They think that your feelings will get the best of you and that you will give in too soon. So, it's very important to stick to your choice to stop all contact. Don't get in touch with anyone, no matter what. Even if it's their birthday or the birthday of their mom, whom you may get along with well. If you don't talk to them, it's clear that you're done with the friendship for good. If you decide to stop talking to a narcissist, don't think that they will be too upset about it. Since they don't care much about other people, they won't be worried about how you're doing. They'll quickly find someone else to fill the gap you left. Often, they were already training a backup while they were with you because they don't like the thought of being alone. Always looking for praise and respect from more than one place. When you cut them off, they just move on to the next person they want to talk to. They might even set up a few extra choices in case the first one doesn't work out. Now that you're not around, they jump right into their new supply, loving the thrill of trying something new. They also don't rule out other choices in case things don't work out with a new person. During this time, they don't care about your health. They might think about you again, though, if things go badly with their new supply, or if they can't control them the way they thought they could. Most of the time, narcissists don't like to give closure because they like having choices. They won't back down until there's a big messy fight. A lot of them do come back, but not all of them do. They might or might not if the split was bad, and they still want something from you. If you have something they want, like money, a business, a nice house, or anything else, they might try to get it back by getting back together with you. When they try to get you back into the relationship, they'll do things like hovering. Most of the time, this is because they are tired of their new source or believe that enough time has passed for you to forget how they treated you. Let's say you stopped talking to them because you saw them cheating or thought they were cheating. Narcissists wait a while, then move on to someone else. They then decide to come back into your life. That's when they start vacuuming. They may ask, "How have you been?" Or, "It's been a while since we've talked." Or, "I miss you." They want to get you back, but they never say anything about the problems that made you break up with them in the first place. They don't seem to remember anything. If you found out that the narcissist wasn't who they said they were, you may be feeling pretty upset. You're heartbroken because they lied about being cute and promising to spend the rest of their lives together. When you decide to stop talking to someone, you're on your own, without a plan B, and you'll feel like you really believed in the love you shared. After the narcissist breaks up with you, you're left heartbroken, confused, and asking how they could go from showing so much love to acting like they don't care at all. Nasty people stop being so nice to you once they think they have you hooked. They think they have you already and don't need to put on a show. After that, they start looking for someone else to kill. They always want to try something new, because it's like a game to them. Narcissists are always looking for more, even if things are going well with you. They're always thinking about other people they can flirt with, while keeping you around in case something goes wrong. They'll quickly move on to someone else once you figure out their tricks and stop them. They'll probably try to get you back in the end, whether you know it or not. A lot of people wonder, do narcissists miss you when you're not around? You should know that narcissists think very differently from you. They may miss the things you did for them, but not who you were or how much they loved you. You wouldn't let someone else get you if they really cared about you. I know that because I've seen enough in my life. A narcissist would never let go of someone they really cared about. A narcissist will always put themselves first, even if they like or care about you. They won't really care about how you're doing because they'll be focused on their new interest. A lot of narcissists think that you'll always be there for them, and that no one else could be as interested in them as you were. They're sure that you'll be there for them when they come back from chasing someone else, even if you haven't talked to them in a while. Their own story goes like this. However, telling a narcissist that you're dating someone else really throws them off. That's when they realize that the attention they used to get is going to someone else. How worried they are changes based on how busy they are. They won't pay much attention to what you're doing if they have a lot of other people to focus on. On the other hand, they'll try to get you back if they're having a hard time or are lonely. They'll try everything, like bribing you and making you feel like they want you again. When someone tries to get you back, ask yourself, if they loved or cared about me that much, they wouldn't have risked losing me in the first place. If someone really cared, they would have worked things out instead of going away and then coming back later. They might not want to get back in touch with you for a long time if you cut off contact with a narcissist. This could mean that their attachment to you wasn't as strong as they wanted you to think. Don't forget that narcissists only care about themselves. When they try to get back together with you, it's usually because something went wrong somewhere else, or they still want something from you. They may still believe they can control or trick you, so they'll try their luck to see if you're still easy to fool. They know you might still fall for their tricks if you talk to them. You should remember the lies, trickery, and possible betrayals they did when you were with them in the past. They lied to you and possibly gave you a false picture of reality. The bad behavior will keep happening as long as you spend time with them. People sometimes try to win you back by their looks because they think that their charm will work again. But just because they look good doesn't mean they're valuable. People in general and narcissists can both be attractive. When a narcissist doesn't have much else to offer, they might use how they look to control other people. Many people fall for it because of how good they look and think about giving the relationship another chance. But keep in mind that if you let a narcissist back into your life, they will abuse you again. They might change how they act for a while, up to 2 months if you're lucky. But the problems will come back at some point. They'll give up on you again. If they can get you to give them another chance, they'll probably keep taking advantage of you while they talk to other people. Now they'll think you're weak or desperate for letting them back in. They'll think that you'll still be there for them even if you fight and stop talking to them. You look hopeless when you keep going back to a narcissist. People will think less of you if you keep taking them back. It shows that you're okay with their bad behavior. If there are problems in your relationship, you should deal with them right away. Okay, so sometimes you might need some space after a fight. But taking long breaks can hurt your relationship a lot. The two of you could talk to or even date other people during these breaks. And the time you spent apart can bring up new issues when you get back together. For example, you might wonder if the other person made any new friends during the break. This makes things worse that caused the break in the first place. You might not be meant to be together if you can't work things out and find a middle ground. Getting problems solved is very important, especially in serious relationships or couples with kids. Kids are really touched by what you and your partner do, so it's not just about you. It's also about them. Also, you should think about what will happen if you do something. A lot of people do things without thinking about how they might affect other people, even their own family. If you choose to not talk to someone, make sure you stay away from them for good. Accept that the relationship was unhealthy and that the bad times with the narcissist trumped the good ones. Break up with them. Trust is the key to a good relationship, and you can't live in fear of being hurt all the time. It can be hard and lonely to stay away from someone, but it's much better than losing your life on a bad relationship. Let a narcissist cross your lines over and over again, and things will finally get so bad that one of you will have to leave. Bear in mind that life is short, and that wasting time on the wrong people is a big mistake. When you talk to people, put knowledge first and avoid spending time with people who aren't honest or who try to gaslight you. Focus on getting to know mature people who value honest conversation and working together to solve problems. If you are using the no-contact approach with a narcissist, you might want to try the grey rock method. To do this, you have to mentally separate yourself and stop responding to them, which makes you uninteresting to them. Block them on all platforms and don't say anything if someone from their group contacts you. If you co-parent with a narcissist, you must carefully follow the law when it comes to how you talk to your kids and who has custody. We hope this video has taught you something useful. If it was helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to our station so you can see more helpful videos. Check out the details below for the free book and one-on-one session as well. We appreciate your time and look forward to seeing you in our next film. Have a wonderful day.